Hello and welcome to Chess with Simon. I'm Simon and we are playing a crafty bit of Blitz chess. It's going to go e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6. Ooh, what's that? Caro Kan defense. Okay, we're going to play the two knights. Takes, take. They usually take on... These days they take on e4, then they play knight f6. Okay, this is the old way of playing it. Okay, this really fascinates me because this leads to a very interesting sort of position. There's a check on b5 and then you play... 95, and it's very interesting because I think the idea, or what I like to do, is to play d4. You've got to defend that knight, d4, and then I like to play h4 and threaten to trap the bishop. And then when they play that, you take here, and then you attack that g6 pawn with either queen or the bishop. What do you think? Queen or bishop? Queen? Queen or bishop? Big decisions. With the attack with the queen, I don't know. Okay, we'll attack with the queen. I assume then it's knight e7. You can't. It has to be the g knight, not the c knight, because the c knight's pinned. Then what if you play h5? Maybe not much. Maybe not much. Maybe we're just going to play this. We're going to castle long. Oh. Black's castle long as well. Well, who would know it? Everyone castles long. So I assume that knight's not pinned anymore, right? Want to take that? Alright. Got to take with the queen, right? Can't take with a knight. You drop a pawn. Took with a queen. Well, now this, I guess. Now what we got to do is play queen e3, queen e3, queen e5. Black is struggling to get the pieces out. Black is struggling to get the pieces out. Queen e3. Queen e5 is going to be pretty annoying. I mean, you could play moves like knight e2, rook d3, rook c3. That's going to be unpleasant as well. I think it's all a bit loose, this this b5 business. What do you think about queen e5? What does that create? Okay, well, let's not rush it, eh? Let's play rook d3 to begin with. And then once we move the knight away, it might cause a bit of crisis. Oh, you can't play that. Is that a thing? Oh, I don't think that's a thing, is it? Okay, well. You almost could, here, you could start to play moves like, in fact, I think I might, knight e4. Because if they take it, you just play rook c thing, it's almost winning. But maybe we don't have to sacrifice. Oh, I don't know. Come on, we'll play it anyway. Sort of wins, doesn't it? So... because rook c3 is deadly, right? Okay, this is just resigning, I think. Because of course, if you take it, you can at least get a rook and a knight for the queen. But this is queen for a rook, and also white is a better position. It's basically mating, I imagine. Isn't it just gone? Thanks for the game. Yeah, I suppose bishop c5 wasn't literally mating. I can't have a rematch at the moment because I always like to analyse them afterwards. Although I didn't used to in the old days. I used to just play and play and play, but it didn't really work out for me. Well, it can work out if you play a lot of chess, but you don't learn as much as you could. Okay, so we're steaming in here with an advantage. Steam, steam, steam. This was good. Yeah, I didn't like b5. But it doesn't like queen e3. What does it like? It wants king b1. Well, that's not a bad move, is it? That's not good. That's not good. Rook he1. Okay. Sensible. Yeah, I mean, that's funny. I mean, I think black's frustrated because there's such a traffic jam of pieces. It's amusing. It's kind of Breuer style, right? But it's never right. I mean, undeveloping the knight like that is horrendous. Didn't like this. What did it like? Knight takes b5. I was worried about queen takes. I was worried about queen takes when you take on b5. But yeah, this was wrong. Okay, fine. So, after knight takes b5, why can't you play queen? It wants to play queen takes, but queen takes is definitely wrong, is it? Okay, here. Alright. Fine. And the problem is, if the queen just moves to a place like, there's nowhere for the queen to go, right? Queen goes there, say. You just got a massive attack. Yeah, I mean, that's really, there's no withstanding that. Okay, so you could have sacked the knight. Well, it's not sack, but you could have taken on b5. And of course, after this, the right line is... oh, it wants to play b4. That's clever, isn't it? The engine wants to play b4 and stop rook c3. Well, well, well. Yeah. I mean, white's still better, but not that much better. So what's the grade you're going to give me for this? How do you do this? You go review, and then it goes 2150. We're working. See you all soon.